is he? I got to put him down. I know Clay, you've probably been doing tons of interviews, huh?
I've been doing quite a few.
Yeah, you're not going to have any energy left to sing.
My right hand and it's my arms that fall off.
I think it was so funny when you were watching the American Idol, when they were showing you and Ruben hanging out, watching and laughing at all the American Idols.
Oh, right, yeah, on Access Hollywood, right.
Okay, so what was your, the worst in your mind?
I think the ones that were the absolute worst were the two twin girls who sang some song, and they thought that they actually probably would have been okay by themselves, but they were both singing the same song in completely different keys.
I know, it
was just off just enough to completely make you cringe, and it was so horrible.
That's hilarious.
That was so funny.
The last time we talked to you, Clay, we didn't get much time with you, so now we have at least 10 minutes. We can ask all the questions that we want to talk about.
Okay.
Like, let's see, what do we want to know about Clay Aiken? What kind of car are you driving now that you're making millions of dollars?
I'm not going to tell you what kind of car I drive. You know how to find me.
Come on, we won't find you.
We're in California, baby. We're not going to find you over there.
I'm in California, too.
All right, sweet. And we'll just come find out for ourselves.
You know what, Clay? We're local celebrities. We'll tell you what we drive if you tell us what you drive. You don't have to tell us the color and the license.
Okay.
How's that?
I have a SUV.
Okay.
It's a white one.
Okay.
Escalade.
And there you go.
Yeah, Escalade with the rims. He's got to have 20 deep dish owners.
That sounds like something I would drive.
So, Clay, what else is going on? What's going on in your personal life? Do you have time to date anybody, or are you just doing the singing thing?
I have my dog.
Your dog?
My dog and I hang out all the time, and that's about all the time I have free.
What's your dog's name?
Raleigh.
Now, the cool thing about Clay is that when Clay graduated from North Carolina, people were selling tickets to go to the graduation.
Right. You know what's really cool, though? Some great fans actually bought these tickets went up on eBay, and my mom had some fans who called her, and they had gone on eBay and bought the tickets for up to, like you said, up to $100, and had given them to my mother because they said they bought them because they didn't want other people to go to the concert, to go to the graduation, and they wanted to make sure my mom had enough tickets.
Oh, excellent.
So these fans are very adamant and they're very enthusiastic, but they're very supportive and loyal and extremely caring. You know,
right.
So they wanted to make sure that my mom had enough tickets, so they paid all this money to give her the tickets.
Go Tar Heels!
Hey, so on the other side of the coin,
people from everywhere. I mean, it's all over the country. I think the person who did
the Clay fans are absolutely crazy. Matter of fact, these girls. I mean, how do you handle that with the girls going absolutely nuts over you?
I was going to follow the same road as Lucas was following. Sort of like, what's the weirdest or most uncomfortable experience that you've had being
with a
celebrity?
Yeah.
Well, I had a lady who sent me an email, sent me a letter that said that she and her husband, to videotapes of me on the show.
Wow!
Actually, for the summer. And she came up and she was extreme. I'm actually getting a little weirded out right now.
So am I.
She's a very nice lady, but, I don't need to know this stuff, okay?
I mean, you should be flattered.
I don't know. Freaks me out a little.
Hey, Clay, so did you watch World Idol at all? Do you think that Kurt guy's better than Kelly? Because I do.
I did watch World Idol. I think Kelly was the best one on there.
You think she was better than Kurt?
You are so biased.
I'll tell you why. Here's why. Because Kurt sounds just like Bono.
Yeah.
And we already have a Bono.
Right.
You know what he doesn't, though?
Song sung exactly the same way, I'll go buy the U2 album. Don't get me wrong, the dude was great. He was wonderful. But he did sound exactly like he sounded exactly like the recording. He really did.
Yeah, you know what, Clay?
I think the second best voice on that show was the Diana Carzon, the girl from the Pan Arabic Idol. She's the girl who didn't sing in English.
Yeah, the Arabian girl that Manny said shouldn't be on there.
Boy, Clay really does not like Kurt.
You know what? Let's just put it this way. He doesn't have an independent tour now, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, so what's going on when you and Kelly come to Sacramento at Arco Arena? Are you guys actually going to sing together at some point, or just totally different shows?
Well, the way it kind of happened about was that she and I both had our own independent tours. We were each going to do an individual thing, and it turned out that somebody had this idea that we'd go out together. So really, we're both just taking our shows, our independent shows, and we're putting them together. And she's going to sing her show, and then I'm going to sing mine, and then vice versa. And certain nights, we'll flip back, and I'll open and she'll close. I think we're considering trying to sing something together. I don't know whether or not we'll I don't know exactly how that'll work. whether or not we'll end up seeing the other or not, but it's a possibility for sure.
Did you get a call from Ruben asking what up? Why aren't I on this independent tour?
No, he's not calling me and asking me that because Ruben's doing his own.
Well, I know, but speaking of, have you talked to him at all? Do you talk to him at all?
Well, I just saw him last week. You remember you said you saw me on Access Hollywood?
Okay.
With him. So I saw him last Wednesday. And we try to stay in touch every week or so.
That's cool. What about Justin Guarini? Where does he fall into all this? You ever meet him?
Well, no. We don't really have that much.
Would you shut up? God, Manny.
He cut your lawn.
So, you know when you were a little kid and you were dreaming about being a big famous singer? What were one of the things that you always thought you or always wanted to do, and you've done it?
First of all, I never dreamed about being a singer. I liked singing, and I never really thought this was going to be a career for me. But I think one of the things that, along those lines, I think, there's certain shows that I actually have had the opportunity to do. I did, I sang for the World Series. That was a really big deal.
That was awesome.
I sang for the Miss America pageant. That was obviously a national. And I'm doing Saturday Night Live in 2 weeks.
Oh, Saturday Night Live.
Sweet. That's
hilarious.
Great.
Yeah.
They have you doing some funny stuff?
I think they're going to let me try. We'll see how funny I am. I think they're going to give me a shot at it.
That should be good.
You know what? Maybe Raleigh should join you on the show.
Yeah, she's probably funnier than me.
The dog. Right on. Well, cool, man. We can't wait for you to come to Sacramento. And you got the, when you came on American Idol, you got the total makeover. Too bad Queer Eye for the Straight Guy wasn't around then.
I didn't need him.
Well, Idol is out of your future. Sacramento's in your future, and we're ready to see you and Kelly come to Sacramento. The fans have been emailing. Can't wait for you guys to come. You got a big fan base here too.
We love us some Invisible.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys.
You got it. Well, we'll see you when you come to Sacramento, Clay.
Sounds good.
Tell Roy Williams I said hi.
Okay, I will.
Take care, Clay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I give you science and action.